Welcome to Dr. Walls and Friends on the Sisters in Harmony Network. We are live in the CPR studios with Miss Sharon Gordon. How are you doing today?
I am good.
Good, wonderful. Today is a happening day.
It is. There's a lot happening.
There's a lot happening.
Especially the fact that you're here,
yes.
I'm happy. But there is a lot indeed happening today.
So tell the audience a little bit about CPR. First tell them what CPR is. Your audience knows, but my audience might not.
Okay, so CPR is the Coalition to Preserve Reggae Music. And the Coalition to Preserve Reggae Music is really an organization of reggae lovers. So we're not a Jamaican organization, we're a reggae lovers organization. So whether you're from Timbuktu or China, if you love reggae, then CPR is a home for you.
All right.
We are on a mission to raise the bar in the way reggae music is created, developed, presented, and promoted. And that has just been the driving force behind all the work that we do.
Wonderful, wonderful. You know, as you were saying that, there were several artists that started to come to my mind. Ferris Hammond, of course, obviously one.
I'm so glad you said him first.
Yes, had to. We can stop right there on any other artist though. Q-Shandaya.
Oh yes, he has performed at our events, our annual events. Q-Shandaya performed in 2007, and also came back, and that's our annual Reggae Culture Salute benefit concert, and he also performed in 2011, I think. Yeah.
Okay. And then as you just were talking about that it's for the reggae lovers everywhere, tonight at your event, and I want you to tell the people about the event tonight, someone coming from Germany.
We have Uwe Banton. See, reggae, we say that reggae is Jamaica's gift to the world, and it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Beautiful.
So, and let me just back up a little to say reggae and Rasta, they're synonymous in that many will tell you, and we agree, that reggae is the soundtrack for the liberation movement, but this soundtrack came out of the Rastafarian experience, you see, and so it became the soundtrack actually of that movement before it actually spread to being in, you know, you speak to someone in South Africa, for example, and they'll tell you that it was the music of Peter Tosh and Bob Marley and Jimmy Cliff and Joseph Hill, you know, it's their music that helped them to go through their liberation. And people in Rwanda, wherever you speak to people, Liberia, wherever, they'll tell you these stories of listening to reggae music. And so reggae music really is this gift that has kept on giving. And so Germany, there's a huge Rastafarian community in Germany. Wow. People are aware of that.
Yes.
And one of our artists this year, it's our honor to have him. His name is Uwe Banton, which is spelled U-W-E and last name Banton. And he is a Rastafarian, German Caucasian brother. Wow. Rastafarian. Who does sweet reggae music, and he not only does, you know, social commentary reggae music, he does lovers rock as well.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's sweet. Oh yeah, he's sweet.
Okay.
So it's an honor for us to be having him here, and this just kind of, you know, Dr. Walls, kind of show you how diverse the purveyors of the music, the practitioners of the music are. You can't lock it into a little box and say, oh, it's only Jamaicans or it's only blacks, or because that is not true. Reggae music is the movement of Ja people. It is the movement of Ja people that has caused reggae music to take on this level of recognition. For example, to the point where Bob Marley's One Love became the song of the century. For what was it, Time Magazine or the BBC, who gave us and his album Exodus became the album of the millennium. So we need to really recognize the power of this music and this art form.
It's, you know, as you're speaking and I'm listening to the passion and purpose behind your voice. And just from the origins to where it is now, I never thought of the word folk when I first would think about reggae, because for my lifetime it's always been big. So, but to think that at one point it started out in a culture, and then specifically within an embodied culture, and then it went out to the world.
It's so funny that you're saying that, because you see, that is good that you're making that point, because for folk like myself, we just take it for granted that people are aware of this, but you're absolutely right. It really came out of, there was that incubation period, so to speak.
Yes.
And it was in that incubation people, that period that they were the brethren and sisters in Jamaica at the time and throughout the Caribbean, because let me make a note here that when this was happening in Jamaica, let us not forget that the movement was picking up in Trinidad, in St. Vincent, Guyana, Barbados. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
It was. Matter of fact, there are a lot of Rastafarian communities in these islands who are completely insulated, so to speak, even more than some of the communities in Jamaica now, because they have really taken this thing and taken it to another level. But to get back to your point, that it was during this incubation period then where the Bob Marleys of the world, Peter Tosh of the world, the Burning Spears of the world, and people like that, that's when they were basically earning their, you know, getting their wings and to fly, making their name. And boy, did they fly, because now the music is known all over the world.
Well, we're going to fly to commercial real quick, and then we'll be back shortly. So we'll be back soon on Dr. Walls and Friends.